and welcome back for those that joined us last week. I have again today with me Melissa, our massage therapist, and Kalia, our yoga instructor. Everybody say hello.
Hi. Morning. Welcome back, everyone.
And this is our community wellness check-in today. I'd like to start by asking everybody to leave us a message in the comments below. Let us know where you're joining us from, because I know we have a lot of local folks watching and people all around the world. So let us know, including if you're watching on a replay. So just a recap from last week, we did go over some breathing exercises and the importance of breathing during this stressful time. We reviewed diaphragmatic breathing to help reduce anxiety, help increase secretions, cough effectiveness, and for an overall sort of check-in with our body. So with talking about just the added stress and such, I'd like to start off also by thanking all of our essential workers. Biased just because I am a therapist, a shout out to all of our rehab therapies working inpatient, outpatient, and home care. So thank you very much to all of the occupational therapists, physical therapists, and speech therapists taking care of our patients around the world, really at various stages of recovery, whether they're in the hospital or already transitioning with getting back home. Thank you again also to all healthcare workers that are assisting patients, from nurses, doctors, respiratory therapists, from environmental services to maintenance workers, and even those outside of the healthcare industries, people in the restaurants and grocery stores, city employees that are keeping the roads clear, or even those that are, using transportation services to help people get around. I hope that everybody finds our information helpful and helps them to reduce a little bit of stress. So last week, we asked for people to give us some ideas of things they might be interested in learning about. And a few things that people did mention were more yoga, going over some other relaxation like meditation techniques, a little bit of exercising, and ideas that people were already putting into place or part of their practice was things like some people were meditating already. Some people go out for walks and enjoy the outdoors again, especially in Southern California anyways, the beautiful sunny weather. And some people have turned to their religious beliefs and are reading Bibles and enjoying their religious practices. So there are a lot of great ideas so far, and we hope that we can continue to provide you with things to do. Again, they don't always have to take a whole lot of time, but they can be short and simple or really as extensive as you'd like them to be. So let's review some of the diaphragmatic breathing that we went over last week. I did ask if anybody remembered if they could bring a bag with them to our session today. And so I have a grocery store bag here. This is just to give another example of how we can make sure and see that we are breathing efficiently and using our diaphragm. So it's just a little big, so I'm going to turn it over a little bit here to get the handles out of my way. Okay, I'm going to bunch it up at the top. And I'm going to take my deep breath in, and I'm going to exhale into the bag. Inhale, smell the roses. Exhale. So you can go ahead and try that. If you are having any children that are practicing with you, make sure you're watching very carefully. We don't want any accidents happening with bags. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. So you see that the bag is moving as we are exhaling and making sort of a balloon. Just another example, if you weren't putting your hand one on your chest and one on your belly, we can see that there is some movement going on, and we are actually using, our entire breath as we work. So if there's any questions about that, feel free to leave us a comment. So I did ask if people wanted to try and breathe throughout the day. I was encouraging that, and hopefully people did. If you want to let us know about your experience, we'd love to hear about it. Moving along with breathing, I'd like to talk to both Kalia and Melissa now about what sorts of things they do or how do they use breathing in their practices. So I'd like to start, Melissa, with first asking you that, I've had a lot of massages in my life, but I've never had any massage therapist really use breath during a massage. And so I'm really curious to hear how you incorporate that into your sessions.